Today we're going to cover Canva and how you can create a really fast graphic for your Amazon storefront by linking your Amazon and your Canva together and auto-publishing your storefront collages straight from Canva. It's such a time saver. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. You're going to need a pro Canva account, and then when you open Canva, you can just hit create. You can search for whatever design that you like. I like to use the Pinterest pin 2-to-3 ratio, what this brings up, which is fine for your Amazon storefront. And then you can just search for a design here. You can search for templates if you want to do one that's already pre-made. There are millions of templates in Canva, so it will take you a minute to search for what you like, but find a style that you like, and then you can kind of reuse that template over and over, and that gives you instant branding, right? If you don't have to think about it, you just have a brand already pre-made for you. I've already made one over here. I will show y'all in my project. So this is one that I've created, and this is kind of my series for a blog post, Forever Faves. These are all Amazon products that I personally own and use, and I recommend. So I created this graphic to use my storefront, and then I can push it out to Pinterest, share it on my blog, etc. So let's show you how I made this, exactly how I made this. Let's pretend like we're starting a whole new one just for y'all, so I'll go with you step by step. I will go here to create. I want to create a Pinterest pin, which is a 2-to-3 ratio. And over here on the left, you have a bar. If you scroll down to this bar, you'll see a button that says apps. Inside the apps, I want you to search for Amazon creators. It is a pink purple arrow right there. Click that. Now, let me sign out. So I'll show you, you've got to connect your Amazon account here. So you just click connect. You allow that to happen. That's okay. And then your storefront is automatically connected to Canva with a click of a button. Very easy. Okay, let's select the country. We're United States. And continue. Okay, now I'm ready to start adding product. I'm going to head to Amazon and search individual products. Since I already have these here, I'm going to use them, but you can search and find the products individually if you want to. I don't want to grab a link at all. I just want the name of the product. That's all I need for this to work. So there's two ways you can do this. You can either grab the whole product name, but the Oink extension makes it really easy for me because I can just grab the ASIN, which is this number right here. This is the actual product ASIN. I will copy the ASIN, take it back over into Pinterest, paste it in the box, hit enter, and it pops up that exact product. So then I click the product, add to design, tag and add to design, and there it is in my graphic. Let's do that over and over. So I'll grab that product, I'll go back to my design, I'll paste it in, hit enter, click the picture, tag and add the design, and these are all just piling up right here. I'm not worried about it. I'll get them shuffled around later. So I actually realized the mixer that I got was the silver one for this graphic, not the red one. I purchased the red one, but I'm using the silver one for the graphic. So I'm going to delete the red one, add the silver one. A faster way to do it is to have all of your products open in different URLs across your tabs, and then you can just click one by one really quickly and pop them in here. Okay, last one. All of those products are now in a stack together right here. So I'm going to just start scooting them around on this page, rearranging their sizes, whatever I need to do to make them fit. If I want to grab a bunch of them at once and resize the whole stack, I could do that. That makes it really fast to just get things on the page better. Like I know that cookie scoop is not that big, so I'm going to drag it down and try to keep it more in proportion and scale. Glasses are too big. We'll take those down. Okay, so this is the graphic we're trying to duplicate. I see that I have duplicated the glasses and the pans. So to duplicate these glasses 6 times, I'm going to click on it. I'm going to hit Control C, Control V, Control V, 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 V. You know what? The better way to do that. Let's undo that. The better way to do that is to get 2, place them how you want them, then copy, grab both of those, Control C, Control V again, and that way it starts placing them more, and we get a little more realistic view that way. Done. 6 classes. Grab the whole thing, group it together, and make it a bit smaller, drag it, done. Classes are finished. This Lodge pan, I wanted to do a big one and a small one. They're exactly the same photo. I'm going to take the big one, I'm going to make it a little smaller, I'm going to let it be a big and small. Done. Group it, bring that up. I had 2 cookie scoops, same big and small. I will copy it, paste it, drag it down, make a small one, big one, great. And these are actually flipped here. See how those are this way? So I will group these and then rotate. See this button here at the bottom? We're going to rotate those. Okay. I'm going to make them a bit smaller. Position. Let's move. I want the bunt carrier to be pushed to the back of this graphic. So I'm going to hit position. And I'm going to send him, I can either do it one step at a time. See how one step I'm behind the gold bunt and now I'm behind the dark bunt. Or I could just send him straight to the back. I have choices to do that. It's easier probably just to send him to the back, but sometimes you lose your image that way if there's a background color. Same thing here. I want this one to be in the front, so I'll hit position to the front and take this whole grouping, slide it down the page together. So that's all there. This one's in front. Also, I kind of like the way that looks because it gives you just depth. It's just depth perception and the way the graphic is made. It looks good. That's a little more upright. This is a little more separated on mine, but anyway, you get the idea, right? Like you can maneuver this stuff around however you like it. Get it the way you like it on your page. And it looks good if you let some of them hang off the end of the page. Like it's up to you how you do this, but you definitely, if there's ever an arm, like a chopped off arm, drag it off the end of the page, and that way it looks like somebody's, holding it inside the page. Now I need my fonts on here. I will click on, I'll have to scroll back up on this bar to get back to the text at the top because that's where the font lives at the very top. So you hit text. If you want to search for like font combinations that are already pre-made in Canva, you can scroll down here. There's a ton of them that are already put together for you. So I like to use this one a lot. He's kind of my favorite. He's easy to read. So if we want to use that there, we can do that. If I want to get them to match the way that the other one looked, I think that this one has, so see how that's highlighted? The uppercase is turned on. I'm going to turn the uppercase off. And I will type in, this is actually grouped together too. I'll ungroup that because I'm going to have to copy that forever. And if you can see in the other one how closer together that is, those texts are, the letter spacing is tighter. So we can do that by going here and click the T with the arrow in both directions underneath it, and then letter spacing, and you can drag it down to get those closer. I'll move it down here so you can see it better. Okay, so as I click letter spacing, it drags those closer together. You can make that bold. I think that's bold, yes. So then I want to make it match the color. So I'm click text color, and I want to pick this color of this teal Dutch oven. So then I'll go to add a new color here with the plus sign. I'll get the little pick a color tool in the bottom right, and then I will hover over whatever color I want to pick. Click that color, that pixel. You can go pixel by pixel on this page and get every color of the rainbow, but that's the color I want for that. And then I will drag that back up here. I will copy it and paste it, and then I'll type in favorites. Okay, so then let me go back. Oh, I called it saves. Excuse me. Let me do that. All caps, FAVS, and let's make that be all caps. We can do it either way. Okay, and that one was like my favorite little purple color, which is in my brand. So I'll go here. That was that color. And I like to try to just graphic design wise. I like to line up, like make sure that the points of your fonts are kind of lined up together. You can click and drag that until you get it right, whatever you think, but That's how you do that. Now I'm going to group those two together. I want it to stay together, so I'll make it bigger or smaller if I want to. This is buy it once, keep it forever. Again, I'll change that back to black. That is bold. I'll unbold that, and then I can take the text was way less on the spacing, so I'll bring it back down. And the font size was a lot smaller. Let's try 18. Pretty close. Okay, feeling good about this. This is my pen, ready to publish it on my Amazon storefront. Okay, I'll go back over here to the Amazon app again, where I was adding all those products. They are all tagged. Can you see that? So now I'm going to hit export and post on Amazon. PNG is fine. You can export as a JPEG. You could do a video also, which is huge for our review people. And then I just want to hit export. It's going to ask you post on Amazon or save as a draft on Amazon. Let's just be wild and post. See what happens. I'll take a risk. You can always delete it later. It's going to say you're going to leave. That's fine. We're leaving. We're going to Amazon. And there you go. It didn't actually post it. It got it to where I can save it. So either way you click on that, you're not going to hurt anything. You'll need to give it a caption, of course. We'll see when we just hit generate a caption, what it does. Looks great. Love AI. Take that out. That's perfect. Thank you, AI. And then it's already tagged all these products. I don't have to go and search on Amazon. It is done for me. The only thing that you may want to do, and this is kind of a new feature, like you can turn these on. These are shopping tags, and what that does, let me just show you. See how it popped up this blue dot on my graphic? So I am turning that over to the Nordic Wear Bavaria. That is this one. I can slide that blue dot onto that. And then if somebody wants to shop that exact product, they can click on it on that dot. The blue dot is there. I'll click and drag them onto that. Let's do dot by as our mixer. Be sure to move your dot over, otherwise it'll just be sitting in the middle of the page for no reason. I think you can do up to 5 of these. Oh, look, that one automatically did it. And then that one. Drag that down. Those are perfectly optional. You don't have to use them, but why not? I think they're great. Okay, this sucker is ready to be published. It's done. So I will hit submit. You can save it as a draft. You can schedule it out. I will hit submit. It takes it a minute to show up in your storefront. And there it is. So once I click into that, this was automated by Canva. I didn't touch any of these. I didn't have to tag any of these and search. The only thing I did was pop in the ASINs over in Canva and tag them in Canva, and it automatically did this. Look, they're all tagged here. The time saving in this app is amazing. If you're not using it, you should be if you're making graphics. This is 100% an automated tool that you need to be using if you are an Amazon influencer who's making graphics to share online, off-site. So I hope this helps you guys to make beautiful graphics really quickly. If you need more information about how to use Canva, I have like a very basic tutorial if you need more, the basics of Canva in the how-to guides, but this was fast and easy. And I hope that you guys will use this. Show me your graphics that you've created. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I will see y'all in the next video.